All right, my brother, we are here for a very special high five. Let's ring in season 3 with some family friendly movies. What are we going to check out tonight?
We're gonna check out the Baby Shark Big Show. I started there. Um, we got Chicken Run, The Dawn of the Nugget. We got the Wiggles documentary. We got the Mighty Pups movie and Trolls 3. Those are our 5 movies for tonight.
That's awesome. And we have a very special guest tonight. We will bring him out in a second, but first, let's go to the intro. 5, 4, 3, 2, quit. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for joining us as the Faces for Radio podcast presents season 3 of our Hi-5 series, where we have a guest on the show that picks 5 of their favorite movies. We score them, and then we talk to the person on the show, have them score the movies live to find out the rankings. I am your host, David, and my co-host is
Rich, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good, brother, man. I'm excited for this.
I am too.
I've been trying. We've been working with this person trying to get him on, and unfortunately, I've had to postpone a couple of times. But I'm really glad to have him on tonight. So I'm just going to go ahead and introduce him and bring him out. I wrote a little something for him. So here we go. Tonight, we have the privilege of having a guest that has over 3,300 followers on Twitter and over 2,600 followers on Letterboxd. I'm sorry, that's 3,300 on Instagram. His guest spots on other channels and his top 5 lists on Instagram have made him fun to watch and have inspired me with my own granddaughter. The Faces for Radio podcast proudly welcomes movie buff Grant to the show. Grant, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys?
Doing pretty good, man.
We had Piper briefly.
Yes.
So yeah, she showed up briefly and talked to Grant and said hi to everybody, and then she said bye. Wanted to watch the movies, took cheese balls, and left. So, so maybe we'll see her again. She might make a cameo, but I do have some snippets of her in. Awesome. We're gonna move you up there, Grant, so everybody can see you instead of me. So Grant, you picked these movies a while back. Why did you pick these 5 movies?
Because these movies recently came out last year. I wanted you guys to review mostly Chicken Run and probably the new documentary that just came out. And hopefully just want to mix in with some good and some okay family-friendly stuff to you guys.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say
interesting picks.
Yeah, this was fun, and I think I spent last weekend sitting with my granddaughter and we watched all 5 movies. And with varying reactions, different emotions, different mindsets, different words came out, different phrases. At one point she yelled at me. At one point she was hugging me. At one point at a couple points she was crying. There was all kinds of emotions, everything across the board. So I recorded what I could, and we're going to play it tonight because it's absolutely great. And Grant, I have to thank you for giving me that opportunity. Because I know that was one of the things you said was you'd like to have Piper watch the movies and have Piper on the show if possible. and it was a real treat for me to watch him, to sit with her and watch her watch the movies, as opposed to just watching the movies myself. And I really like that. So thank you so much. But
Yeah.
let's say hi to
you as
everybody
well.
in the chat to get this party rolling. Caveman
What's up,
says,
Caveman?
please hit the like button for this upstanding young man who understands more about the intricacies of film than most, especially for his age. Thank you for continuing the fight for film and media. And I'm sure since he said young man, he was talking about you, Grant, and not
Yeah,
us.
not us.
Because
up,
we are
Jay?
not.
No, it's okay.
Jay is here. And let's see some thumbs up. Appreciate it. I love that. Hit the likes. And also, all of Grant's pages and links to follow him are in the description. Go follow him everywhere. Letterboxd, Instagram. He's got YouTube. He's mainly a guest. I've seen him on other people's live streams, but he does a lot on Instagram. I see all of his stuff on Instagram all the time.
Great page, guys. So go.
This is a kids-friendly show. This time no yum yum talk. This is just going to be.
This is our G-rated show.
This is our G-rated episode.
PG.
PG. Okay.
PG.
There we go. Now you're talking to me, man.
Now, okay. Now Rich was wondering, what can I say?
I know.
But everybody's saying hey to everybody, and there is my best friend
Michael?
Mike. And he is ready for some chicken run. Mrs. Caveman is in the house. Saying hi. And Mika is in the house.
Mika?
And not to be outdone, Piper's mom is in the house. My daughter, Amanda. Love you, baby. I thank you. And she's got us on the TV. So yeah, we hope you're doing better. Piper was here. She took cheese balls and left. So hopefully we'll see her again. But I do have some clips of her watching these movies, and I think you'll really enjoy it. Throwing her hands up. Be appropriate for the monster. Right. Brian is here saying hi, everyone.
What's up,
Appreciate it. Caveman says hey to Amanda and hey to Brian and Mika. So I think we caught everybody in the chat. So Grant, what we normally do is I had you pick 5 movies. You had your 5. We watched them. Now you've done most of the scoring. The only thing we have to do is work out the trailer, which is great. We're also going to talk about, some of the things that you like to do when you watch movies, things you like to eat, things you like, which way you like to watch movies. So we're going to ask some questions as we go along. Are you ready for your first question?
I am ready for the first question.
Okay. Your first question is, do you prefer to watch movies in the theater, on digital, or through physical media?
This is probably an easy answer for me, quite honestly. And the movie, if it's a brand new release, it's got to be at the theater or on streaming, like the ones that we're about to talk about. I saw them in the theater and on streaming. But 100%, the best way for me to watch a movie is definitely on physical media, for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Amanda says she's still sick, but definitely getting better. That's good news.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So what we did, Grant, was Rich and I have already watched all 5 movies. We've already scored them. So we have ranked them by our average score from 5 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to present the movies from 5 to 1 as we scored them, and then get your score. So
I know which one, because I saw Rich's page of what ratings he had, and I'm like, films are subjective.
Yes.
Films are subjective.
Thank you for saying that. And that is our motto.
That is our motto, and that is our banner that we always put when we say it. So, all films are subjective because, one person's opinion differs from another, but we do try to be as objective as we can and give credit where credit is due. But okay, so which one? Now this is by the average score, so you don't know my scores, but you know what Rich's score is.
Yeah.
So which do you think was the lowest scored movie?
I am going to say Baby Shark.
Okay. You are right, but let's take a look at let's take a look at the number 5 movie from Grant's list.
Bubble, bubble, spill the tea. Show me the catchiest fish in the sea. Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark.
Yeah, it's Baby Shark.
I'm going to tell you something.
That's why you were doing that. That makes so much more sense
does.
now. I wasn't.
There's
I'm sorry, Rich.
one I watched. It's not this movie, but it's one Baby Shark. I watched it with my son. He loved it for the longest time. Where it's the dinosaur one. He jumps around in space with a fox or something. I like that one. So this one I just didn't care for that much.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the other one was called. I had fun watching that first because that was my first introduction to Baby Shark.
The dino. I
So
think
Baby
I
Shark
know what
reviews. Nate. Hey, Nate. I know Rich is into these. I'm glad you cut that off when you did. Yeah, me too. So I'm not familiar with the show as much as I am familiar with the song. So
Right.
we're always doing the song with Piper in the car when she starts to get a little upset. We always do the Baby Shark and the shark and the Grandpa Shark and because I'm Grandpa Shark. So so let's take a look before we get. That was part of the trailer. So Grant, let me get your score on the trailer for Baby Shark.
So I have I was introduced to Baby Shark when it was first debuted, and it felt very fine. But I kind of felt a little bit more of the spooky vibes of Halloween Baby Shark. So it was kind of in the middle for me. So for the trailer, I am actually going to be giving it a 6, just for interest. Because 1, it's a kids' family-friendly movie, and 2, we're going to get on into a little bit. I recognize some of the cast in there as well.
Yeah. There was a couple of people I recognized voice-wise.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I recognized anyone or not. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I did.
I'll give you a little bit of a memory.
Maybe a little bit. I think that there were I think there were a couple where I was like, okay, I think I know that voice, but I'll tell you why I ended up not remembering it because of Piper's reaction to this movie. Check this out. What are you doing? Come on, let's go watch Baby Shark. I don't know why. I don't want to watch Baby Shark. Do you want to watch Baby Shark? No. You don't? I'm done? No? Okay. So
sorry,
Piper. It was a big no from Piper. She yelled at me. She pointed at me on the stairs. Where is that? I've got a picture of her standing in the stairs, just like she's pointing at me like it's my fault. Like looking at me, like yelling at me. And then I was like, "You want to watch Baby Shark?" She goes, "No, I'm going to my room." I'm like, "That's my room, but okay." So she just stayed upstairs while I watched the rest of the movie.
Yeah.
But I asked her, "So you want to watch Baby Shark?" And she goes, "No, you shark." And she walked off. So yeah, that did it did not work out well. She got about 20 minutes in and she was done. So
that's about what Miles got into it, and he checked out. He was like, "No."
Appa Shark. Yep, that's me. So Piper calls me Appa, and it's not just because I'm furry and I provide transportation, but that's what ended up when I say I'm Grandpa, and then she just says Appa. So that became my name. So now that's my name for my grandson as well. So they both call me Appa, which is good. I don't mind that. I like it. That sounded pretty fishy to me. Jay says smart kid. Brian says Piper knows films.
A little
Amanda
bit.
says
A
that's
little bit.
Like I said, Grant, there's a different reaction to every movie.
I know.
It was brilliant. It was so fun watching her reactions. Even this one, it just made me laugh. Even though she was not happy with me for making her watch it. But so when, and I think you talked about what you know about the Baby Shark movie, but yeah, I only knew the song. So I watched it. I wasn't too happy with it either. And I think part of that is because Piper wasn't happy with it. So she left me alone to watch the rest of it. And I think that's why I didn't really recognize anybody's
Dave's
voice or
like this,
anything.
watch
I just sat there, watch it with me.
It kind
And
of
she
feels
took
like
the cheese balls. She took the cheese balls from me. But you know, it was fine. She came back down and watched the next movie with me. And then she was fine.
It kind of reminds me of Different Strokes. Be like, would you talk about Willis? You know, that's
Right?
the kind of move.
Yeah, that's what it felt like. No, you shark. Okay. So yeah, she was not happy, but Caveman says maybe Appa was smelling fishy was why she left. No, had nothing. When Appa smells, she goes, "Ooh, stinky," and then you know, she goes like that. Steve, what is up? It's good to see you, Steve. Yeah, when Appa's smelly, you know, she goes, "Ooh, stinky." But yeah, this was not for me, and it was not for Piper,
And it wasn't for me.
and it wasn't for him. But let's go to our highlights on it, and then we'll check out the final scores as I download it. Let me put that in there while we do this.
Okay.
Did I? I'm pretty sure I saved
So
it.
while he's doing that, Grant, what is your number one movie you're looking forward to in 2024?
Did you have someone else come onto the show, Grant?
Yeah, I was going to, but they didn't get kicked in.
I just got their connection, but I don't see anybody.
Give me just 1 second. The most anticipated release is Kung Fu Panda 4 for me.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm looking forward to that.
I like Kung Fu Panda.
And what's another one? Sonic the Hedgehog 3 that comes out this coming Christmas.
Okay.
Those are fun.
And I believe the third film for me is the sequel to Inside Out 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Inside Out 2. I really like the first one.
Oh, that's probably one of my favorite Pixar movies.
Okay.
Okay, so you'll be right back, or
yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay.
So, Dave, will you be watching Baby Shark again?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
No. Wait, I should think. Let me think. No.
You answered that way too quick.
I did. I jumped with both feet and just immediately said no. But I can kind of see somebody.
I see you, Dave. That's it.
Oh. All right. I see somebody. Let's see. And if I can get Piper back.
Sit down. It's obvious.
Oh, hey.
I see somebody.
Hey.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How about you?
We're doing good.
Guys,
did you watch Baby Shark?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Did you like Baby Shark?
A little.
A little? What did you like about it?
I really liked how it had a lot of music and color into it.
Oh, yeah. It's very colorful film. The colors just pop.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, this is Sunny. My movie
Sunny?
buff Grant fan that came onto the show.
Great. I wish I could have you meet my granddaughter Piper, but
Well, thank you for joining us.
she's watching Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs right now.
So I like that movie. I'm on my
She
way.
loves that
Yeah, it's a good movie.
movie.
So,
So, Sonny, what is your favorite movie?
One more time.
What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie is probably. Are you talking about from the list or just from any movie?
Any movie?
any
I really like this movie. It's called Narnia.
Oh,
the
Oh,
Chronicles
wow.
of Narnia.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're actually remaking that movie.
No, it's
They
a
are.
TV series directed by Greta
Great,
Gerwig.
the Barbie girl.
Ooh, I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Yeah. It's going to be on Netflix. She's making it. Greta Gerwig will be making it for Netflix.
Ooh, that sounds. I'm gonna try. Once it comes out, I'm gonna be one of the first people to find it.
Oh, you better, because that first movie is really good.
Yeah, it's my first favorite movie out of a lot of other movies.
That's awesome.
That's great.
I did want to mention right away, we've been keeping this secret for almost a month, and we have been specifically planning a lot through overtime, and we were planning to see Mean Girls, the new one, but unfortunately they had to move, and I was like, okay, I'll probably stick
no.
it with the by the numbers bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
So, yeah,
Narnia,
Brian
Baby
says
Shark.
Narnia
Nice.
is better than Baby Shark. And
Yeah.
we all agree. Jay says that's
Okay.
a great pick.
Yeah.
Caveman says Skinamarink versus Baby Shark, and Baby Shark wins.
Circle wins. Yeah. Baby Shark
Baby
wins that.
Shark wins. Mika loves Narnia. So, yeah, everybody loves Narnia.
So you got a lot of people
Yay.
like your movie.
That's a great
Yeah.
pick. Even my daughter still loves Narnia. She says that's good too.
Yes, that's good.
All
right.
Okay.
Now we
So
got a full plan.
we have a full group now. Hopefully Piper will come back at some point. But anyway, I've still got some videos of her as we go. So Grant, what do you think is our number 4 movie from your Hi-5?
So basically, most of Baby Shark's movie, if it comes out on physical media, it is going to be coming out in April, because I know the Paramount Plus schedule.
Yeah.
But just want to give you guys on that. But my number 4 is probably going to be the Paw Patrol movie.
I like
Right.
that movie.
That's a good. I like that too. I really enjoyed that.
Mhm.
But that is not our number 4 movie from Rich and My Score. The number 4 movie is, let me get that clip. There you are. Our number 4 movie
We've
is
put the past behind us. We have Molly to think about now.
What a bonny wee hen.
I made her a bicycle.
Oh, what a lovely thought.
So it is Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. That is the number 4 movie from Rich's and My Score. Now I enjoyed this. I like this. And I don't have a video because there was absolutely no reaction from Piper.
Wow.
All I had for the entire movie was this.
Glued to the screen. Glued to the
Just-
screen.
Yeah.
Just completely locked. No emotion, no words, but she stayed awake through the entire movie, never said anything, and then she went right to sleep after the movie was over.
Wow.
So, and that, well, I don't know if you liked that or not.
I fell asleep
But-
during the movie. So
but I enjoyed that. I did see the first one, so I knew what the whole thing was about. I did like this. I'm not much of a stop motion or claymation fan, but I enjoyed this. I liked the story, and I liked Molly. I liked the young one and the trouble she got into. I thought that was really cute. So Grant, what were your thoughts on Chicken Run?
So, I'm a huge Aardman guy, And when it comes to the Chicken Run movies, I would have to get like a little bit of a scenario of where this is going. And
Okay.
then and I was kind of shocked when they released the trailer, because I would actually give it 8 for anticipation for the trailer. But when I saw the returning villain, I was completely gobsmacked because in every single Aardman movie, you need to have an original villain. But this
Okay.
one took its turn on its head entirely. But I was like, yeah, Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. This is probably one of my favorite movies of the holiday season, and probably the next one that we're getting this year, Wallace and Gromit, the new one in 2024. No release date as of yet, but it will be the final claymation film for a while because of the whole Aardman thing. They were running out of clay because the company that what was that clay, Palestine Clay, those they went out of business, and they just and they are still planning on creating more feature films, but not in the same style as we know of after the Wallace and Gromit movie this year.
I have a question, Grant. I am not familiar with Chicken Run. I am not familiar with Wallace and Gromit, whatever you said. Are those two movies universes connected, or are they just two separate universes?
They're actually connected because there's also another franchise that goes with it too, Shaun the Sheep, because those three,
Shaun the Sheep.
the three are connected, but Early Man, The Pirates, and Arthur's Christmas are completely separate. To the Aardman universe.
Well, thank you for sharing that knowledge with me. I had no clue. I'm not a stop animation guy, but I appreciate the art and the time they put into this film. So I don't know if I will ever watch this movie again or seek out the other ones, but I am glad you picked it, so I had a chance to watch it.
And a physical media release for that one is going to be released by Shout Factory, because Aardman is now owned by Shout Studios.
Oh, wow.
Entirely.
I didn't know that either. So what'd you think?
Sonia, what did you think of this one?
I thought the movie was really good. I liked how there was a bunch of color, but there was also like they had a background story, and they also had like the connection of the first movie as what kind of connected with it, with like how Grant said, the mean lady, and like they have like this, they had a part in the movie where it had like a time where she went back, like had like a memory of her thing, and she remembers like dropping the mean old lady onto like the ground, so or with an axe and stuff. So I thought that was really cool. So
I agree, Brian. I didn't know about the clay shortage, so
yeah, I didn't
that
know
was
that either.
great information, Grant. That was amazing. My daughter loves the word gobsmacked, so know that. Caveman says Chicken Run wasn't a musical, so it was a win for Dave. That's true. Plus he had honey mustard to go along with his nuggets. I do prefer ranch with my nuggets, but yes. That's Sunny. It just says Rachel on the thing.
Yeah.
Yes, you are doing great, Sunny. You are doing an amazing job. And I wasn't going to say anything yet, Evan, but I might ask Sunny to be on the show.
Yeah, Sunny looks like you're kicking me out.
I did.
No, I think Grant has tips on Sunny. That's fine.
You're doing awesome, Sunny.
Grant, I forgot to ask you. I forgot to do the total score for the first movie. So let's do that first.
Oh,
And then
okay.
I forgot to ask you the second question. So let's go to
No,
our
it's okay.
final scores on Baby Shark's big movie, which was our number 5. And here we go. IMDb is giving this a 4.3. Rotten Tomatoes critic score, there isn't one. There were no reviews from critics, but the audience score is 67. Rich gave it a 53. I gave it a 41 for our average score of 47. And Grant, your total is 76.
That is correct. And to be quite honest, if it comes out on physical media, I'm watching that movie again.
You're gonna get it. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So the trailer, I think you said you gave it an 8, right? For
Yeah.
Chicken Run. Okay, perfect. I did write that down, so that's good. I just wanted to make sure that was right. But let me ask you the second question. It
Okay.
is, what is your go-to movie snack or beverage for the theater or at home?
This one,
You know what? I
I
might start with Sunny. Let's start with Sunny first.
Yeah.
Sunny,
Yeah,
what do
ladies
you like
first.
to eat and drink with movies?
Oh gosh. A lot of times I like the popcorn as usual for a lot of kids and people. I love putting a lot of sugar on my popcorn.
Sugar.
Okay.
One, because I like the taste, and also it makes me stay awake longer so I can watch the movie longer. And
Do you put candy in the popcorn or do you just put sugar in?
so, time to time, I will put candy and sugar. I just put a lot of this sweet stuff.
Okay. Oh yeah, just go crazy. I get it. Okay. That's great. What do you like to drink? Do you like soda or do you like lemonade or what do you like to drink?
I probably like, if we have it, I normally like getting a sweet tea.
Okay.
But
That's a good one.
if we don't have sweet tea, I'm just normal with water.
Okay, that's good. Okay, Grant, we can do you now. What
Okay.
what are your favorite snacks or drinks to watch movies with?
To be quite honest, I am not a like a popcorn or a foodie when it comes to movies nowadays, because anytime that I would go get something from the, what was it, that restaurant at the AMC with the pickups are, I would have to
Okay.
go on break. Like skip a little bit of the movie to use the restroom, and that bothers me. And like I would usually get their hot dogs, I would get their mac and cheese bites, all that type of stuff, and I love them to death. But yeah, but I do not watch it during the movie, because that would just like again erupts me while I'm enjoying this entertainment viewing.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that. So Mika says popcorn is the best. I will have to try sugar on mine. It sounds good. And my daughter says that you are definitely doing better than she did, Sonny. So and that's true. Popcorn with M&Ms and then
Yay!
icing is what Jay likes, and Mika loves sweet tea. So those are some great picks.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go to our final scores on Chicken Run. Dawn of the Nugget coming in 4th place. IMDb is giving this a 6.4. Rotten Tomatoes critics score 81%. Audience score 73%. Rich gave it a 52. I gave it a 69 for an average score of 60.5. And Grant's score is an 88. Good score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You scored that really well.
It's one way of doing Aardman rankings of like, there is no bad movies in an Aardman franchise, so you have to be very careful on it.
I like that. Makes sense. I like that. Okay, so question number 3 for you, and we'll do Grant first. Besides the movies in your Hi-5, what is one movie that you could watch on repeat right now? So something from 2023 that you loved that you could watch right now that you didn't give us from your.
This is probably going to be a 2-question buffer. because the one that we're going to be talking about very soon, I would watch that on repeat again. But the second movie that no one's ever even talking about, Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. I love that film.
Oh, yeah, I love that movie, and it was we did have it for our award show because that was one of the movies that got nominated for some of our awards. But yeah, no, we love that movie.
It's a fun movie.
I didn't think Rich was going to like it, but he turned out to like it.
Yeah.
He doesn't like fantasy movies, and I love Dungeons and Dragons. I am a huge player of that ever since I was really, really young, probably Sonny's age. And that was a long time ago.
Yeah, wow.
They didn't have microwaves. Was your age? I loved that movie. Finally, we got a really good Dungeons and Dragons movie. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it was very good.
It was very good. I love that pick. Sonny, what was your favorite movie from 2023?
I'm not sure because I always think every movie people make is always going to have a beautiful touch in it, and they're all going to just have a special part in the movie. And I think every movie deserves to be loved and liked.
Oh my gosh. She's amazing.
She's on the show. She's on the show from now on.
Oh my gosh.
She speaks so much better than you, Rich. So I love that, Sonny. That is so great, and I do agree. And in a lot of ways, there are movies that some people just don't like, but I think all movies should be respected and should be loved because people put so much effort into making these for our entertainment. That it's a shame when there's people that don't watch it because they just refuse to try it. And I think all movies should at least be tried. Should try to watch it. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But Rich and we watched so many movies last year that we would normally not watch. And we've come across some really beautiful films that we would have never watched if we hadn't have done this show. So I completely agree with you. That was beautiful. And let's see. Evan wants to steal that line. So
how about this?
She's got a copyright.
No.
She's got a copyright.
So a big thumbs down from all of us, Evan. I would say if you're going to give royalties to Sonny, then she's going to get money for that. Then maybe. But yeah, my daughter says India was amazing. Kal-El is saying hi. What's up, Cal? Good to see you.
How you doing, man?
So Mika says that is so awesome, so true. Every movie deserves some love. Film is art, and art should be enjoyed. I love it. Yeah, Rich doesn't like anything. And we only had 3 TV channels when we were her age, and we were the remote to the TV. That's correct. When somebody wanted to change the channel, we got up and changed the channel because there were no remote controls. So everybody's saying hi. Brian says exactly. And 2 of the 3 TVs were black and white. That's true. Jay says Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. He liked that one. Did you like that one, Sonny?
Yeah, it's a pretty good movie.
Yeah, dude, that's one of my favorites.
Rich really liked that movie. Caveman also rode dinosaur to school. Oh, he rode a dinosaur. Okay. I thought that was a movie for a second. I was like, oh no, he rode a dinosaur to school. So did I. Actually, I rode a St. Bernard to school. I had a really big dog and I was really small when I was 6 years old. So my stepdad built a saddle for him and I used to ride him to the bus stop. And it was very funny. He was a very big dog and his name was Pat. And he loved me. He loved me lots. And I was just really little. So I got to ride him to and from the bus stop, it was a long way. So I didn't have to walk. Okay. So let's go to number 3. Grant, what do you think our number 3 movie is?
right before I go into my number 3, I want to ask Sunny this: would you prefer watching movies in the theater, streaming, or watching it at home?
Oh gosh.
Appeal both ways.
I do both, but dang. I really like going in the theater, but I also like going at my house because sometimes it's like it's a little calmer and you don't have like people's babies crying, you know. If you're at your house, you have babies crying
Oh, she's awesome.
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I love the movies, but I also like doing it at my house because it's quiet.
Yeah.
Okay, so my number 3 is going to be Trolls Band Together.
Oh, interesting pick. Okay, so let's take a look at the number 3 movie.
When our world is threatened, one team is ready to launch.
Did he say lunch?
No, I said launch.
So it's Paw Patrol, the Mighty Movie. It's number 3. I really liked this. This was
too.
a surprise for me. I'm not familiar. I mean, I've heard of Paw Patrol, but I've never seen any of them. And Piper has never seen any of these.
Oh, really?
So I had no idea what her reaction would be. But I think you're gonna this is the longest clip of Piper reacting because I got every emotion under the sun. So check out Piper's reaction to Paw Patrol. What happened?
Pizza?
Pizza.
Don't eat pizza. Pizza.
I'm turning it. Let me stop this.
Wow.
What happened? What happened? Is the puppy all alone? It's okay. It's okay.
Awesome.
It's coming. Oh no. Okay.
I can see.
Yeah, water.
Your daughter is so.
So everything she did, all kinds of reactions all the way through this movie. It was cry, laugh, cheer, jump up and down.
all
She
full
climbed
of
over the back of the
emotions.
couch. She hid for a little bit, because she wasn't sure if anybody was going to get hurt. I didn't get that one on camera, unfortunately, because she'd like dipped below the camera. So I was, where are you? Where'd you go? But she absolutely loved this.
Oh,
She
that was
loved it so much that she made me put on another Paw Patrol movie. Right after.
Wow.
And I tried to go to another movie, and there's a clip of that. But she wasn't having it. She wanted to go back to Paw Patrol. So yeah, that was her favorite of the 5 was Paw Patrol.
Wow.
That's good. It's a good movie. It really has got great animation. The dogs and the characters are all great. I thought that I've seen it probably like 5 times, but I still like it each time I watch it.
Yeah.
So
my daughter misses her so much. Yeah. Adorable little monster. Yep.
So this one is a sequel to the first film that we got back in 2021, and there's going to be a third adaptation of the Paw Patrol movie coming out in 2026. So each one is like 2 years apart from each other. So when you get to focus on these characters, Chase is the first character that you get to really focus on. And in this one, you get to focus on Sky and being a part of girl power, which the movie had a good message on being on girl power. And plus, you get to see some new characters, new villains, of course, in every... So I think there's like a total of how many seasons of Paw Patrol? There's like 10 seasons.
There's a lot.
4 TV movies, and then 2 theatrical releases. So Piper's going to be having a ton of fun with the Paw Patrol series as soon as you put her on that train.
It's already started. That train has already started.
but yeah. As far as trailer goes for me, would I have not known Paw Patrol right beforehand? Not necessarily, but when I saw the superhero effects in the trailers, they were really, really well made and probably better. So I would give this one like a 7 for its intriguing and probably its following up to the first film as a success.
I like it.
I very much agree with Grant. I definitely see how he's like, it gives girl power, but it also brings in the good animations and stuff like that.
Yeah. Did you see this one in theaters or did you see it on Paramount Plus?
I saw it on theaters.
Oh, awesome. So did my son. He really liked it in the theaters.
I saw this one on Paramount Plus when it got officially announced, and there's already a physical media release of this.
I did see it at Walmart.
Came out on December 12th with Mutant Mayhem, so it would have been like a double dip for Paramount releases that day too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love the animation, and I am a huge superhero fan, so the superhero effects were really good. I loved Sky. I thought she was really neat being the runt, and then ended up getting super strength. And I thought it was really nice, and I really loved Piper's reaction during the movie. So that was my favorite part, was how much she loved it. So it was amazing.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I just love the animations. I love how like there's color, but also some parts where you're like, oh, and you can like feel the like emotions that have it in the movie. It's like, okay, this is like a sad part. She's all alone in a dungeon. Oh, this is a happy part. They're all back together again. So you can feel the emotion from the movie, even though you're not in the movie.
Oh, yeah,
well said. Well said.
My daughter says Paw Patrol train has boarded and Piper dragged us all with her. So yes. And that's what's happened. So yeah, since we watched that movie, she made me put in the first movie, and then she wanted to watch the series. So we've been watching the series now too. So it's just it's Paw Patrol. And, but today it was Scooby-Doo. She just wanted to watch Scooby-Doo today. And right now it's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. So but it was so much fun. I just really enjoyed it. But yeah, my favorite part was just Piper's reactions to it, because, and you said it right, Sonny, it knew, you knew when you were supposed to be sad, you knew when you were supposed to be happy, you knew when you were supposed to be excited, and Piper did that through the whole movie.
Yeah.
She hit every emotion she was supposed to hit. But I've never seen her. Well, no, I take that back. I have seen her cry like that with movies before, but I didn't expect her to do that with Paw Patrol. But she did, and I don't know if you saw it, but a single tear just ran down the side of her cheek right at the end, and I was just like, "Oh my goodness." What am I doing? Am I torturing her? And then she held onto my arm for the rest of the movie, and then was so that the video parts after that, because that was in order as the movie was going. So after that, she held on to me, and I had to sit next to her because she was fine by herself until that cry part, and then I had to sit by her through the rest of the movie in case she cried again. But it was fun. Loved it. She felt the emotion of Paw Patrol. Yes, she did.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
She did.
I love how it's just doing that, saying, okay, now you can feel this emotion, but you can also be like happy at the same time. And I very much agree. I had the stages like, oh, that's happy. Oh no, I'm crying now. And all these stages, and I really adore that. So,
yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have the final scores tallied up for Paw Patrol. Let's take a look at them. IMDb is giving this a 6.0. Rotten Tomatoes critics score 71%. Audience score 94%. Rich gave it a 72. I gave it a 74 for an average score of 73. And Grant's score is an 80.
ooh,
Good job.
that's a nice
Yeah.
score.
That's a good score. That's a nice score. Not as good as Chicken Run, but that makes sense. Yeah, so many stages when watches a film. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 4.
I'm gonna
So
go with ladies first on this one.
Okay, so Sunny first. So this is I will change the question just a little bit. Because the question is who would be on your Mount Rushmore of actors and actresses? So Sunny, is there an actor or actress that you really like your favorite actor?
Yeah, I like a lot of.
like-
I kind of like every actor because I always think they do really good, even if they have like a 1 second thing. And like in Aladdin, I like 1 second bread vendor. You get to say one single line. Like that's so big part of the movie, and I think I just love it, and I think I like, even if it's like doesn't even have any like words in it, they still worked hard to be in the movie. They probably, when the other people messed up, they had to redo it. And I think just like I said about the movies, the characters also should be adored and loved. Maybe you don't like that character, but it's also good to give them a chance.
Oh my goodness, Sonny.
This is why I grabbed Sonny to be a part of the show.
Dave, I'm
so
out
great.
of a job, man.
Sunny, you were awesome.
Thank you.
You make me feel like I'm not nice enough, and I know
Yeah,
I'm
I
not nice
know.
enough to Rich, but that's because I'm not supposed to be nice to Rich. But I I love that, and I do think it's those, sometimes it's the small parts that make the whole movie, and I think that's great. And there are parts where there's no talking, and that still you can tell that they're doing a great job acting, because you can see their emotions in their eyes, and how they smile or how they express pain, and you can tell what's going on. And I like that. And it was there with Paw Patrol. You could tell when they were sad, And even though it was animated, you could tell when the puppies were sad.
I like to add on. It's also because time to time, if sometimes you don't pay too much attention to the background, but then you miss all this stuff that's connected to the movie. And you're like, wait, I didn't know that girl was about to come, or she was sneaking up behind this guy. Like, because we weren't paying attention to the background. You pay attention to the characters, but you also need to focus on the background and the story behind it. So
it's very true.
Yeah.
You're making me feel bad that I don't like musicals.
Right?
Because I don't like it when animals talk in movies. It makes me sad. But I feel bad now. I feel guilty for not liking those. But that's okay. I really love having you on the show, Sonny. This is really awesome.
My treat.
Okay, so this is a great.
I have one more question for Sonny. I don't know if we've asked her this. Is there one movie you're looking forward to in 2024?
I'm not sure. I'm a girl who loves surprises, and I always like, as soon as I hear a movie's coming out, I'm just bouncing in my chair. Is it time for the movie to come out yet? I'm always ready and prepared. I'm like, this movie, I'm going to see it now. So.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Okay, we've got 2 more movies left. Grant, which one do you think takes the number 2 spot?
To be quite honest with you, this may not be for everyone. And that you mentioned musicals. I'm probably gonna have to pick the 3rd installment of Trolls Band Together.
I think that is a good pick. Let's take a look at the number 2 movie from Grant's list.
Chiseled rock hard abs and I quit.
Branch, we're out of sync. We've gone from boys to men, and now there's only one direction for us to go. The back streets.
Bye. See you later.
Yeah, so Trolls Band Together is the 2nd place movie this week. Okay, I don't like musicals. I liked this movie.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I think it's the boy band music or the Pitch Perfect mashup. I don't know what they did, but I found myself enjoying the movie, even to the point where I danced with Piper at the end.
And you didn't record that?
I didn't record that, but I did record her dancing. So I recorded her dancing, and then she came over and grabbed me, and we stood up and we danced at the end of the movie. But so let's take a look at Piper's reaction. This is the 2nd longest reaction. She loved this movie as well. But let's take a look at Piper's reaction to Trolls Band Together. Check this out.
Oh no!
Hello. What do you think of Trolls? What do you think of Trolls movie? What's that movie? What do you? What happened to Poppy? What happened?
That's priceless.
What's your head? What happened? What happened? Is Floyd okay? Is that awesome?
Say the truth.
Yeah, she that was my wife. She was trying to hide.
I see that she got out of there. She realized.
She got out of there once she knew I was recording.
Oh,
But yeah,
She moved pretty quick.
Pepper, yeah, just put the cup in front of her face and then she dips out. But yeah, no, I'm still gonna pay for that. But yeah, so my daughter says the gnome. So I collect these gnomes for Christmas, and when Trolls came on, she grabbed my little tiny gnome that's like this big, and she held him for the whole beginning of the movie.
Oh, that's adorable.
Which was it was so cute. And where's that picture? Because I have a picture of that first part. This one. He was just holding the gnome for the beginning of the movie. And then I don't know why she was attacking my head, but there was a lot of that going on. But so Grant, what did you think of Trolls Band Together, and what would you give the trailer for this?
So this is the third installment of the Trolls series. Like if you go back to 2016, that was when the series was first debuted. Then we got World Tour in 2020, which as time goes on with these movies, they're going to continue by putting out these iconic franchises, such as like this one. So when the trailer came out, I saw that in the theater, and exactly the one that you just have. But Trolls Band Together was a lot of fun, especially if you haven't watched this movie. There is going to be a little bit of a spoiler for anyone that has not seen it. If you have not seen it, please leave. And if you
don't leave, just mute the
just mute it.
Just mute. Don't leave.
Please leave and then come back. But a big surprise to me was NSYNC joining at the end of the film. Got me, especially through the end song called "Better Place." Ended up being my #1 song of the year, especially with Barbie's "Dance the Night Away." That got me too. So for the trailer, if I would have known, it would have been a 5. But when I saw the animation, they went different styles of animation in this one. So I'm actually gonna give this one two more points and giving it a 7 for everything that the trailer gave to us. And I mean the first trailer, no seconds, nothing. Just the first trailer.
I like it.
I definitely agree with Grant.
Grant's right on point.
An easy, pretty strong agreement with Grant for sure.
What was your favorite song, Sonny, in this movie?
I like Dance the Night Away.
That's Barbie.
Yeah, the Barbie.
Barbie.
From Trolls.
That's
from
okay.
Trolls. What song did you like from Trolls?
Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh wait, I did the wrong one. I did not know the song names, but
I'll give you a few.
I definitely like the first song that happened in like the very beginning of the movie. So that was fun.
I thought this movie was better than the second one. I didn't like the second Trolls. This one I thought was more fun. Like you said, the animation was a lot different in some spots. So I dug this one.
I like how it had like crazy color and it had like so many twists and turns. Like it's just like it didn't just start. It started like smooth and like with Branch and his brothers. It goes like into dramatic, and then it goes to another dramatic scene where like there's maze, and then Poppy finds her sister. It's like dramatic, calm. It's like there's so much mixture.
She's so
and
amazing.
I really love the new characters. He
Yeah.
added because it was just fabulous, and I loved the characters. I like the bad guys. I just loved how the outfits and how they were created and what the animations were. So
Yeah, you liked how different they looked.
yeah,
They didn't all look the same. Yeah, I like that too, Sonny.
I like how when they went on the search to find all the brothers, they weren't just like trolls. They were like big fluffy kids. One of them has children. The other's like a circus golf course, and it's just so fun and creative where you get to like feel the moment. Also, and you're like, whoa! You're like, your mind gets blown, and then you're like 5 seconds later, wait, I didn't know that, and you're like, it's an amazing movie, and I love how it's just like boom, boom, fireworks.
Love it. That's gold right there. That's gonna make our best parts of.
That's perfect.
Dave,
I'm gonna
ask you a question.
marking that on the recording. So we're gonna take that clip. That's gonna be one of our 10 best spots of the year, I think.
So Dave, I have a question for you. Okay, listen to Grant and Sonny here. I know we see a lot of movies and we get jaded, but isn't having these two here like a breath of fresh air? Her excitement, Grant's excitement for movies we normally don't watch. I love it. I love it, Grant, that you have excitement. Sonny, I love your excitement. And the way you see movies is it's fantastic. Making me smile tonight. So thank you.
Because I don't make Rich smile ever. He does not. But well, it was the same thing. Well, in the beginning, because I loved watching these with Piper. Normally Piper kind of wants to be on her own to watch them. She picks the movies, which means we're watching Minions or we're watching Despicable Me. She loves those, or it's Croods or something else. But it's really hard to get her to watch a new movie. So, and to get her to watch these new movies and watch her initial reactions to them is amazing. It brought a smile to my face, and I really love your guys' views on this, Grant and Sonny. I think this has been an amazing show, and I really thank you guys for being on the show, and I'm going to thank Grant twice for bringing Sonny on.
Yeah, thank you, Grant. Man,
as long as I contact Sonny saying, hey, we want you to do by the numbers bet, I would bring her back on for that show. Just in case if she sees like 1 or 2 movies that she's excited for, I'll bring her back on. Just in case. Just to give a little bit of a good comfort feeling of.
Yeah.
But
she's amazing. Hey. You're amazing, man. Thank you guys. I don't laugh, but I feel really emotional, man. Just because your guys' excitement. I'm just very thankful for you guys.
Yeah. Mika loves the conversation. And I did want to say, she also collects gnomes, which is great. Evan says I'm a huge NSYNC fan, which I know Rich said of course you are.
Yeah.
But I was a huge NSYNC fan too. I liked all the boy bands, NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, and I loved that the clip that I played because he referenced all of them with the Backstreets and it's 98 degrees outside, and then it was funny. I really liked that, and I knew but it was Better Place that Piper and I danced to at the end. So that would probably be my favorite song, and she's now got a sword and she's stabbing me. And I'm going. Is that for me? Okay, ready? On guard. Okay, so we are fighting with the swords now. Aha! I win. Oh.
Good thing you ain't got kidney stones no more.
No.
Oh yeah. And there's going to be a 4th Despicable Me movie coming out this year as well.
Oh, really?
To be fair.
Nice. When does Kung Fu Panda 4 come out?
March.
March. That's soon.
So that will be DreamWorks' 46th film as soon after. And The Wild Robot is next, and probably Shrek 5 afterwards.
Oh, wow.
So that's all I know of until I get more information on CinemaCon, which is in April of this year. So I will give you guys a lot more details on my Instagram. But right before, just
With the headphones? Okay.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing?
There you go.
Got the
Got it? Yeah. It's Sunny.
Hi.
Yeah, say hi to Sunny. Say hi. Don't hit me with the sword.
Okay.
What? Hey, oh.
Good thing that's hollow.
My
Yeah,
head,
this-
yes.
This is gonna be the Hi-5 best moments, and this is gonna be one of them.
Okay, let's go to where what are you doing?
So before we get off topic of trolls, I have one more fact. I think when we started the movie and it's like Baby Troll, Baby Branch, and all them, I'm very curious about this type of stuff. I'm curious, like what he's doing. Is he dreaming? Is he thinking? Is it a memory? Like I'm curious, like how he is getting the thing in his head. Like, is he memorization? Is he just thinking about it? Is he just looking at pictures, music, hearing something that gives him memories back? So
That I can answer right away, Sonny, because that's memory. Because from the beginning is from memory of how the boy band got started.
Are you gonna sing now? That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
You have such a lovely singing voice. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right.
Please don't hit me anymore.
Bam.
Bam. Bam.
What happened?
Okay.
Did somebody hit you?
No, just the microphone. Sunny
She
is
is,
the
man.
perfect guest. She is.
Everybody give a thumbs up for Sunny.
The thumbs, yeah, definitely, yeah. Put your likes. I am with the Sunny's great.
Grant's awesome.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Wow. This is my favorite. This is my favorite right here. The whole Three Stooges shenanigans right over here.
Stop it. You stop it.
All right.
Okay. Let's go to the clip for our number one movie. I think we all know what it is, or at least the 3 or 4 of us know.
Yeah, let's just go.
Number one movie from. Okay, stop. No.
Yeah, the number
I
one movie
know.
for the hit
Number one
is
movie is.
It's emotional to think about the whole cycle of the Wiggles.
The group has revealed that 3 of its members will be replaced.
Really rough time. We were wondering, what are people going to think?
This was going to revolutionize the Wiggles.
This was
I
awesome.
love
awesome.
this movie.
I loved it.
So yeah, this is Hot Potato, the story of the Wiggles. Careful. Got that? Is that good? Good. Okay. So it's good. But yeah, did you like the Wiggles?
Pretty good.
Okay. But I actually have tape. Let's see if Piper liked the Wiggles.
I know which one.
Do you want to watch the Wiggles? No way. Okay. Paw Patrol back on. So yeah,
Sorry,
no.
sorry, Piper.
She was calm about it. She lost interest really fast, and I think because it's a documentary, I think if we watched the actual show, I think she would like it more. But I was not familiar with the Wiggles. I don't know anything about them.
I knew the name. That was it.
I knew the name, and that was it. And that they were huge. But I liked this documentary. It was really interesting.
I totally agree with that. I liked how it had I just liked how it had some stories. It also showed little parts of the show of them performing for kids, and I like how they helped. They put a family in there. I remember that, and it's it also said what they've been through. They've been started as a band and started to grow, and I just really love how it just tells them good stuff about it, and it's just heartwarming here, but it's also it gets you some sad moments, kind of like Paw Patrol, because when one of them keeps fainting, and the other one is
Piper's gonna go. So she's saying bye, see you.
Yeah. And after the movie, I actually started watching the little shows of the clips and stuff because I just thought it was so cute and adorable how they interact with kids, how they show kids, they use kids in the videos, and I just think that's really heartwarming and cute.
So Grant, what are your thoughts on this, and what made you pick this movie?
First and foremost, I am a huge diehard Wiggles fan from the very beginning because I grew up watching them on Playhouse Disney. But I knew most of the Wiggles history going forward. Like Sonny said, it was one of the Wiggles fainted. What Sonny doesn't know is some of the diagnosis that they had over the past couple years, especially orthostatic intolerance, which means if one of them doesn't stand up, the heart doesn't pump enough blood around their bodies.
I remember it saying in the movie, so.
And the other one just happened almost 4 years ago. When one of the Wiggles had a heart attack, and and that was one way of saying we cannot have this ever again, and that's why Heart of the Nation is being processed to have a lot of AEDs. So there is a ton of emotions between all of the Wiggles, and also becoming diverse as well as the Wiggles continue to grow forward. And the reason why I chose this one is mainly because it was the best documentary so far of my lifetime. That and Being Elmo, a Puppeteer Journey, both ended up being my favorite documentaries. So if the trailer would have got me, it would have gotten up to a 9 for me for the trailer, because I'm just a diehard Wiggles fan, and I'm like, okay, I'm sold. Just to keep most everything up in shape.
Yeah, I very much agree with him. Also, he's I like how they the train going. Even when the originals stopped doing it because it's just a little hard. I love how there's so many people still, I need the show. It's helping a bunch of kids, and I totally agree. I love how it's just helping, and I think it's so sweet how they keep the train going, not just when the OGs break, the train tracks don't break. There's people still wanting to fix the train track, and it goes, and I'm just really happy and surprised that it worked out, and they're still having the Wiggle show, and it's amazing, and I think it's really interesting about that.
Yeah, well said. Very well said.
Very well
My,
said.
my favorite thing, Sonny, is you said OGs.
Yes.
That was great.
Yeah. No,
I
this
did,
I wasn't familiar with the music at all. Like I said, I didn't know, and
I
it
didn't know
was
any of
catchy.
yeah.
It was catchy at times.
Yes, it was very catchy. The only reason I watched it after I watched the movie is one, because I loved how like they let the audience also be kind of in the movie. But two, I just love the songs like hot potato, or like cold salad, or like shake and point your fingers. I just thought all those songs are so catchy. But I also love how they used a bunch of different characters, like Dorothy the dinosaur and other stuff like that. And that just, I'm like, that's so cool. And it just got me really fascinated in that type of stuff.
Yeah. I like that. That's very, very true. And yeah, this was I had no expectations coming into this because I didn't know anything about them. But I love the story. It was a really good documentary about the about the stuff that went bad as well as the stuff that went good.
And I like how they covered that. They didn't just wash over it. They talked about it.
They didn't, they didn't put too much sugar on the popcorn. They made it like it was, they made some of the sad parts too. So you have to know those things too, what the Wiggles went through. With the heart attack and with the diseases and stuff. 'Cause I have some pretty rare diseases too, and it's nice when people can open and talk about them openly.
Yeah, I do agree. I'm like, they're being open to the world, and I like how they were being so kind when they're like, I'm so sorry. And I love how it's like the OGs are leaving, but they still made like one last very catchy song, and that was really cute. So it showed a teeny clip in the movie. It's saying like them saying like bye from the OG guests. So that was really
That's great.
Yeah. But also this film is directed by Australian director who won multiple Academy Awards, who was Sally Arcatan. She won a Globe for the film, and I think I remember who that girl was, especially when it comes to Hot Potato, the story of the Wiggles. Let me put it up for just a second.
This was a great pick. I'm so glad you picked this.
Yeah.
This,
Me too.
This was something that I would not have watched.
Me neither.
If it wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. Like at the beginning of the movie, I'm 9, and I'm like, oh, this isn't going to be interesting. I'm just going to play some video games.
There's no way you're 9.
I'm like, I don't want to listen. But after a couple of minutes, I'm like, wait, I didn't know that. And I kind of got a little more fascinated in like the subject of it. I'm like, that's actually really cool. I should have paid attention. So I would rewind, and I started it from the beginning.
So do you want? So the director won 2 Emmys, one for Playing with the Sharks from National Geographic on Disney Plus last year, or a couple of years ago, and the other one is A Cinematic Life, which is another documentary I highly recommend. And
What's
it was
it about?
like I think it's about David Stratton, the career life of David Stratton, A Cinematic Life, and it's kind of like a limited series.
Okay.
Too. So just want to give you a little bit of a heads up. So that is the only thing that I knew about that director. Knowing that she won 2 Emmys from 2018.
That's awesome.
So that was a huge thing.
She made a great documentary.
Yeah, she really did a fantastic.
I was like, there's no way she's 9. There's no way you're 9, Sonny. You're at least 13. You're
at least my daughter.
Well, you're amazing. I was 9 once. He's 45 years old. I was 9 once too, and I honestly don't remember being 9 because it was so long ago. But yeah, Caveman says you are absolutely fascinating.
Thank
So
you
Caveman,
guys so
I think you are by far the best guest that we've had on the show.
Yeah.
You and Grant, 1 and 2 for sure.
Tag team.
Now I purposely did not put the final scores for Trolls up, but I'm going to do that now. Our final scores on Trolls Band Together. IMDb gives it a 6.0. Rotten Tomatoes critic score 60%, audience score 92%. Rich gave it a 71. I gave it a 78 for an average score of 74.5, and Grant's score is 83. So better than Paw Patrol, but not as good as Chicken Run.
All films are subjective. All
Yes.
films are subjective.
That is absolutely perfect.
Yes.
Now, the last question that I had was on your hot take. And this is a hot take is, I don't know if you're familiar with the term, Sonny, but a hot take is something that that everybody seems to like, but you didn't like. But I know you love all movies. So is there a movie anywhere that you have ever seen that you didn't like?
I don't know. Let me try and remember.
What do you got? You got pets?
While you're thinking, Grant, what is your hot take?
She gave me this one. What is that a movie?
So
Yeah,
Sonny,
movie.
Sonny, this may not be the franchise that I would want you to see, but the first Raiders of the Lost Ark, the Indiana Jones movie, that is my hot take.
Yoki, go to bed. Bed.
Okay, so the first Indiana Jones movie, I do not like, but I do like the face melting scene. But there is other, and also Sonny does not know this, and this is keeping it PG level. So let's just say some horrifying stuff happens in the first film. That is not Sonny leveled in the film.
I agree with you, Grant. I am not a huge fan of the Indiana Jones movies, period.
Yes,
so I'm right with you on that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with
I
him.
might have to leave. I might have to leave because I love Indiana Jones. But
I tried watching it. It's just I'm a little young to understand what's happening in the movie.
Yeah, me too.
So I like how it's adventurous at the beginning. I only watched a tiny bit of it, but I'm more fascinated in fairies and adventures. I understand how that's like an adventure, but it's not like the adventures I'm into. It's like a type of adventure that's like more dramatic. But as like I said earlier, I really enjoy all movies. So I love how all the actors were doing amazing. I think all of them did amazing. The movie was good when I watched it. So it's not my favorite, but it is a pretty good movie.
However, I do like the second, third, and decent on the fourth one. But I enjoyed the fifth one last year, which made it better than the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull one. But the first one for me is just like, nah, I can't watch this movie again because some of the scenes were horrifying to me. At least
I get it. Yeah, I get it. I get it, Grant. That makes sense. I love 3. I think 3 is my favorite, The Last Crusade. But yeah, I like all of them. I even like Crystal Skull. Not great. And I do agree. I thought Dial of Destiny, which is the 5th one, was better than Crystal Skull. That's not saying a lot, but it's but I like the whole series. It's I like that whole franchise. But we have one more movie to check out, and that is our final score on Hot Potato, the story of the Wiggles. Let's check that out. IMDb is giving this an 8.1. Rotten Tomatoes critic score 100%. Audience score 97%. Rich gave it a 66 and I gave it a 77 for an average score of 76.5. Grant's score is a 99.
Good score,
out of 100.
Yeah.
And that's only because he said 9 for the trailer. That's the only reason why it's not 100. But
I think we would have scored it higher if we knew the cast. I mean,
if I was familiar with the show, I think I would have scored it higher. But still, it was fascinating. I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot about the show and about how they've exchanged cast members and how people have been on the show for a long time, even in the background, are able to come out into the foreground and actually become the yellow shirt, like they were understudies that came out and became the yellow shirt guy or the purple shirt guy. And I thought that was really neat.
It was also representation that kind of led to the decision making of the franchise nowadays.
Absolutely. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the total rankings, not only for the three of us, but we're going to look at Piper's rankings, which one she liked in order. But first, let's take a look at our rankings. So, Grant, your number 1 was Hot Potato, The Story of the Wiggles. Number 2 was Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget. 3 was Trolls Band Together. 4 was Paw Patrol, The Mighty Movie. And 5 was Baby Shark's Big Movie. Rich was Hot Potato, The Story of the Wiggles at number 1. Paw Patrol at number 2. Trolls Band Together at 3. Baby Shark at 4. And Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget at 5. I had Trolls Band Together at number 1. Hot Potato, The Story of the Wiggles 2, Paw Patrol, The Mighty Movie 3, Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget 4, and Baby Shark's Big Movie coming in 5th.
So you love musicals now?
Only that one, I think. But, I don't think I love musicals now. I don't think I've completely changed, but there are a handful of musicals that I have liked. So this was a surprise. I didn't care for the first 2 Trolls movies. But this one I liked. I really enjoyed it.
Was it because you watched it with your granddaughter? Could that have?
I think that was a big part of it. Was because I watched it with Piper, and it was her first time watching it.
Yeah.
And just the excitement on her face and dancing around, and she was playing air guitar for a little while, and it was so funny, just like that, Sonny. But let's take a look at Piper's rankings. Piper had Paw Patrol number 1, Trolls Band Together number 2, Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget 3, Hot Potato, Story of the Wiggles 4, and Baby Shark's Big Movie 5, because she yelled at me for that one. So that one was right. Cayman says, Grant, if you would have experienced Raiders of the Lost Ark when we were kids, we had Han Solo, and then all of a sudden we had another hero, Indiana Jones.
No,
and
I knew.
That does make sense. I mean, I was 7 when the first Star Wars movie came out, and I was 11 when Raiders of the Lost Ark came out. And Brian agrees with Piper's order. So but that is our show, you guys. Grant and Sonny, this has been great. I have had such a great time. It has been so fun. I'm going to need some aspirin because of all the sword hits to my head. But,
he's got a concussion.
But other than that, I had a fabulous time. I still didn't get any cheese puffs. I was hoping for some cheese balls, but I don't know where that went. But I hope you guys had fun. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah, we did. We did.
Well,
and I know
the
audience, and we know that the audience loves Piper, and of course, I'm going to be bringing her back on as soon as possible when you guys get to contact me, because they love her. They love her.
No, they love Piper, and she's only made cameos. She comes in for a little bit here and there. This is the longest that we've had her on the show. But every time she comes on, everybody loves her.
I meant Sonny.
And then Sunny. We definitely want to have you and Sunny back in the future.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. If it's not a by the numbers, we'll do another high five, and we'll have Sunny's picks.
Oh, okay. That would definitely work.
What do you think, Sunny? You pick 5 of your favorite movies that Rich and I have to watch, and then we can talk about them on the show. Would you like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that this year. That sounds like a blast, and we'll have Grant back on with you.
And make sure you tell your parents thank you for letting you join us.
Yes.
Oh, I will.
Yeah,
definitely.
Definitely.
No, really appreciate it. And I changed your name to Best Guess Ever, just so you know.
Yeah.
So
I took a photo with my camera. I'm like, I can sneak a little photo, and I just did a little photo, and now I have it, and I'm like, that made me feel really good. So.
Oh, good. You're awesome. So
I want to thank Grant. Thank you for inviting me to the show. It means a lot. Also, thank you, Rich and David. You were amazing. You're really kind. I thank you for letting me be on the show. I adore you guys, and I hope I'm back. And thank you, audience. You guys were fantastic. Thank you for all the compliments, and it made me feel really good.
Awesome.
Yeah,
it's our pleasure. It's our honor. So thank you.
You're amazing, Sunny. Love it. Jay says, "Great job, Grant and Sunny."
Yeah.
And K-Man says, "Don't forget Spotify." That's right. I gotta do the Spotify thing. So you guys, Spotify for podcasting, they take the audio version of this live cast and they're going to put it on Spotify for us. And that's not the right one. It's that one because it's not Spirits with Spirits. But they take it, they sponsor us, and they put us out on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Pocket Cast, Castbox, Radio Public, and Google Podcasts. They do it all for free, and they sponsor us, and they get us more sponsors once we get more followers. So if you guys can follow us on Spotify, and then you can listen to us on your favorite podcast station. Ta-da!
You got it all in one breath too.
I did, and yeah, I'm about to pass out, but. So smooth, Dad. Take a bow, Sunny and Grant. So take a bow. You guys have been great. Again, all of Grant's links are in the description, so follow him. But Grant, do you have any top 5 lists coming up? Any special shows? I know you changed your format a little bit this year. Do you want to talk a little bit about that before we go?
Yeah. As you guys may all know, I am currently going back to school this year. So I will be going to a college center where I'll be more focusing more on films. I will still be continuing doing live streams until the end of July. So anytime that Dave and Rich get to have me on, I will be happy to come back with Sunny as my backup partner, just in case. But yeah, this was such an incredible time, and on TikTok as well, as well, because it will be down in the links later. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys to say, and thank you, Rich and David, and I will get to see you guys more often than you think, if possible.
Okay. I would love that.
Yeah.
Definitely see it more often. Just I've loved talking with you as we were building up for this show and talking with you about the movies and the scoring system, because our the scoring system is my design. It's a little unusual. And I hope that was okay. Did you like the scoring system? Was that okay?
No, this was completely fine. I didn't hate it, and I usually would give it like a 7 out of 10, or usually like a 9 out of 10 for my scores. But this one was a different change of pace, and I kind of liked it for what it was. Like Sunny says, you have to respect all art for most of these things.
Yeah.
Yep. I love that you call what we do art, because a lot of people don't. So you guys, this has been absolutely great. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy to have you guys with us, and we'll definitely have you back. I know Rich and I want to have you back. So we will plan out a by the numbers episode with some family friendly movies, or definitely a high five with Sunny this year. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So until then, we're going to go ahead and sign off. Rich, what do we have coming up next?
Next, we have Monday, our Academy Awards, Oscar, whatever you want to call them, prediction show. We're going live at 8, right? 8 Central or 9?
Can we go 8 Central? I was going to go 9 Central, but if you're going to be off early enough.
Yeah, I'll be off early. Yeah. On Monday.
Okay, yeah, let's do 8 Central. So 6 p.m. Pacific time, 8 Central, 9 Eastern time. We will do our Oscar prediction show on Monday night.
Yeah.
And then
Tuesday, we're going a day early because Dave's going to Colorado to go hunt some ghosts. We're going to do a by the numbers on Tuesday at 9 Central. And Dave froze.
Yeah, Dave froze.
Dave must be doing
it's
the
numbers. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm
I'm
doing the numbers, so I'm going to be in and out for a second because I have to enter the outro. Now I have Grant's scores, so I might break up a little bit because that takes some resources to build the closing thing as we get ready to finish off here. So Sonny, I know that you're going to be president one day. So when you become president, or when you get the record contract or become super famous, which I know you will, just remember Rich and I, and we'll be happy to be your backup singers or managers,
dancers, or whatever you need us to be.
Whatever you need us to be.
I won't
Okay. Do you have any shows coming up, Sonny? Are you doing your own channel? Because you should.
I
do.
don't.
Do you normally hang out with Grant on shows?
Actually, this is one of my first ones. The only thing I have with social media is I have a little YouTube channel, and that's it. It's not good.
Okay.
So, what do you both love about?
What do you both love about movies?
I like the central art, and I like how it's creative, and it's like it doesn't just take like some kids, like it's kind of like drawing. You don't just get an idea what to draw right away, and you can't finish the artwork right away. It takes time what to do, how you're gonna draw it, what type of writing you're gonna do it, and I think it's just they have you need a lot of imagination to make movies and stuff, and it's definitely really hard. I can tell you get frustrated and you're like, oh, why can't you just get this one part down? It's hard, and so I really love how they put so much effort in doing something so well and amazing. So yes,
that's great. Yeah. I don't know if you can top that, Grant, but what do you love about movies?
It's actually the storytelling of the direction on where it's going, and of course, like Sonny said, like it does take time for these things to get made. Like we just got confirmation of How to Train Your Dragon live action film, and that takes time. Same director, same one of the cast members is returning for the film, and that would be Gerard Butler.
Yeah.
And hopefully, most movies usually, well, because of the writer's strike that we just got last year, this is going to be like a little bit of a slow rush for us. For especially like when Netflix is going to be doing its movies, Paramount Plus is going to be doing its own slate of 2024 is all coming out. So we just need to be a little bit patient with some of the upcoming feature films, and I think mainly for me is storytelling and where it's going in the future.
Yeah.
Well said. Well said,
Yeah.
man.
I like that. Okay, you guys, I've got everything up for our closing stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and get out of here, you guys. This has been amazing. I've loved this. We're definitely gonna have you back. So, guys in the chat, thank you so much for watching, and anybody that watches us on the replay, thank you also for coming in and checking us out. But for Sunny, the best guest ever, Movie Buff Grant, one of my favorite people, Rich, definitely my favorite person, and Piper, my absolute just amazing granddaughter. I am the 4K Lowdown, your host, David, and we're going to sign off. This is the Faces for Radio podcast, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
God bless, guys.
Later.
Take care.
Thank you so much.